Hi and welcome to Predict the Score, the channel where 5 football fans see if it actually is possible to predict the outcome of every game in a Premier League season. This week we've got a massive Premier League derby, and are we really leaving Sheffield's fate to the roll of a dice? Hi, yes, welcome back to another edition of Predict the Score. This week it's match day 32, where just weekend games this week, no midweeks or Mondays or anything like that. Right, we'll have a quick look at how we did with week 30s. Last video we did 30 and 31, but 31's still playing tonight. We've still got some games tonight, so we'll give you 30 results. Of course, I'll put up on the screen how we work our points, and we'll put the table up when we get to that. Right, Phil, you got correct score.
I know.
For Spurs versus Luton. Don't be so surprised. Nothing for Newcastle versus West Ham, so that's 3 points.
Yeah.
3 points for you. That was good. Stato, big man, not here today. Nothing at all for Chelsea versus Burnley, and nothing at all for Arsenal versus City.
Dave will be
I
happy
think
about that.
that's Dave.
That's a big fat, biggity bong.
Big
0 points.
Zero.
Mr. Lover, you got correct result for Liverpool Brighton. Nothing for Sheffield Fulham, although you did say Sheffield would score. And that's 1 point for you, but we'll come to Sheffield a bit later. We've got a plan for Sheffield. We've got a plan. Nothing against Sheffield, but we have got a bit of a plan. Dave Dino Bosch, not here today. He got correct result for Bournemouth Everton. He got nothing for Brentford versus Manchester United, so that's 1 point for Dave. Me, just a correct score for Forest Palace and a correct result for Villa Wolves.
Not
what
bad.
Can I say?
Not what I needed, but yeah.
4 points for me.
Well done, Wayne.
I'll put the table up on the screen. It doesn't really change a lot of things.
We don't need to look at that.
Except I am catching you up for third place. I know, I have got 3 games in hand on you. I've got 3 games in hand, and I'm only 1 point behind. So let's see what happens. Okay, right, on to match day 32 games this weekend. Phil.
Hit me.
You've got Everton versus Burnley and Spurs versus Forest.
Oh, well, let's get the boring game
Everton,
out of the way.
Burnley.
Sorry, Burnley.
Everton, Burnley, Drudge out the way, yeah.
I think more difficult than you think, really.
It's a bit tricky to these are the sort of games that are harder to predict, I think.
It's going to be a boring. Sorry, I'm going to go for Everton 1.
Oh.
Burnley 1. Sorry.
1-1.
Boring game. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Righto. You got Spurs versus Forest. Be kind to Dave.
I know. They did win though, didn't they?
They pull it out of the bag every now and then.
Score.
Pretty good as well.
Yeah,
Depends what
Gibbs
team-
White, Morgan Gibbs White.
Depends what Tottenham turn up.
Yeah,
But being at home, you think.
Spurs got to get that, haven't they?
But I'm going to go for
Keep pressure on.
Tottenham 2. I'm going to go for Forest 1. I'm going for a reasonable.
I think Forest could
that's
score.
reasonable. Yeah,
Forest could
I
score,
think they will.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Stato, big man. He sent me in his scores. He's got Palace versus City and Villa versus Brentford. Right. He said City should see this out with no dramas. It should be a straightforward win.
You would have thought so.
He's gone Palace 0, City 2. And then Villa versus Brentford. He said last night. He said Villa played well despite the scoreline, which you rolled the dice on that one. And that was getting closer by the minute. He said, but Villa do look dangerous on the break. Home form will be absolutely crucial. Again, for Villa, he's gone Villa 2, Brentford 1.
That'd be a good result.
That would be a good result.
As I said, I look at, as I said, I think we'd be dangerous enough. I said, yes, last night, I think it was one of our 3 hits, and I think, we had a lot of injuries, we had a lot of people out.
Quick question for you, being a Villa fan.
Cool.
Do you think Grealish will go back to Villa?
No.
No.
I don't think.
No?
To be quite honest, I think 30% of the Villa fans probably would. 70% definitely don't.
No, after the way he left. I think,
the
way he treated
I
us.
don't think it's the way he's treated us. I think at the end of the day, we've been able to buy some decent players out of the money we've got. From him. But my issue is the fact that the bloke's on over £300,000 a week.
I don't know.
Villa going to want to put that on the books anymore. So unless he he goes for cheaper money, then lesser wages.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're on to Mr. Lover.
Yeah.
You've got Sheffield versus Chelsea, and Man United versus Liverpool,
Oh,
which has got to be
Got to be game
the game of the week. Right? Do you want to take us over your Sheffield versus Chelsea?
Right, yeah. So what I'm going to do, if I get Sheffield United now,
Yeah.
a few more times this season, or anybody.
I know we joked about it.
I think what we should do, whoever they're playing, we should roll the dice for the team who are playing Sheffield United.
Fair enough.
So we'll keep Sheffield United as 0.
Sheffield United 0. That's their new name.
Yeah,
and then I think whoever they've got, we just roll the dice for what score it's going to be.
Right, you've got Chelsea, right?
I'll go with that.
We've got the tray.
So
There you go.
there we go.
You want to roll your own dice? There
I'm
you
going to
go.
roll my own dice. So this is
Sheffield United fans are going to love us.
Blue for Chelsea. 4.
So I'll go in Sheffield United 0, Chelsea 4.
Chelsea 4.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, that's brilliant. All right, okay. So that's Sheffield 0, Chelsea 4.
Yeah.
Right, and then you've got Man United versus Liverpool.
Game of the week.
Ooh, what a game!
Game of the week.
Could be. It's at Old Trafford. Don't forget.
It's I said, oh,
At
so
Old Trafford.
it's going to be, yeah, you know,
Special
both,
game.
It is, it's you know,
Big game.
in their calendar, it's the biggest game for both.
Yeah, it is. It's our biggest game.
And I think it is for Liverpool as well. You know, I'm going to go because I just think Liverpool's going to have to keep this up, otherwise they're just going to lose on it. So I'm going to go Man United 1, Liverpool 2.
Fair enough. All right.
So I'm going to keep with Liverpool. I think Liverpool are going to take some beating
Yeah,
to the rest of the season now.
that's always a difficult game, though.
It is
I
a
think all
difficult game.
three, you know what I mean, they've got to be at their prime. And
Yeah.
if they start losing points, and
I'd go
Liverpool's gonna go.
1-1 with that. I think
Yeah.
they tend to cancel each other out. They always do. Right, Dave Keno, Dino Bosch's games. Unfortunately, not here. He sent his scores in. He's got Fulham versus Newcastle and Luton versus Bournemouth. He seems to get Bournemouth a lot. I reckon he's had Bournemouth more than any other team.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Right, he sent his scores in, nice and simple. He's gone Fulham 1, Newcastle 3.
Ooh.
I don't know, Newcastle away from home. That's
Fulham had a bit of a blip, they didn't they?
They did. They could have.
Yeah.
They won. They did
Against
a good
Forest.
win.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Newcastle away from home. I don't know.
No.
But anyway, he's got Luton versus Bournemouth. Now, Luton seem to score in every game. I know they didn't score in the
Yeah.
Arsenal game.
Yeah.
That's rare for them not to score. So he's gone Luton 1, Bournemouth 2. Yeah.
I can see Luton get a result out.
I can see Luton
It's
get the
a
result
difficult
there.
one,
It's a
isn't it,
difficult,
that one?
difficult
Yeah.
ground to go to. Right, my games. I've got Brighton versus Arsenal, which could be a tricky game, and Wolves versus West Ham. Right, Arsenal can't afford to have the wobble they had last year. They just can't
No.
do that again.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. With the top three, none of them can.
None of them
They
Yeah.
can't afford to have the
None of
wobble.
them.
They can't afford to go on a run
None
of
of them.
draws like Arsenal did last year. On paper, they have the better squad. Injuries have properly hit Brighton, you know, and we said
Massive.
it's the curse of Europe as well. So I'm going Arsenal 2, Brighton 1. Lewis Dunk header. See, throw that in.
Yeah.
Right, okay. And I've got Wolves versus West Ham. And I'm going to go about the same route with the Sheffield thing. Wolves are the most unpredictable team in the league at the moment. They beat City, they've beat Chelsea twice and Spurs twice, but they've drawn at Villa and Newcastle and Brighton, and then they lose to Sheffield. They're just unpredictable.
Yes.
So the only way I'm going to predict this is to roll the dice. So we're having another dice roll here.
Ooh.
So we've got, let's go claret, we go red for West Ham, and we go yellow for Wolves.
So-
Right?
Go on then.
Hold that.
Go.
Oh, I did a test on earlier on, it got 3-1 a lot. Oh, got 5-3 West Ham.
Oh, 5-3 West Ham.
5-3. Okay.
5-3.
So we're going to go with it.
Exactly the same what I did
This
last
is what we
week.
do. This is what we're doing. We're going with this. So that's 5-3. 5-3.
West Ham though, creeping up that table.
They are. West Ham
Yeah,
doing
they're in
quietly
Europe.
going about
They-
it.
they-
but
They've
need to go-
got the squad, they've got the players.
They need to be more consistent.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that's
Yeah.
what it is.
But let's see if
But as I said, it's the curse of Europe, isn't it? So,
let's see if they can pull a 5-3 out of
you
it.
know, it's just
We'll see what happens.
it's
I
one of
mean,
them, see what
at the end of the day,
happens.
I've still got my. Did I do Chelsea Spurs? No, I did Chelsea Spurs on the dice, didn't I? I haven't played yet, so
Yeah.
we'll have to see how this dice rolling's going. But at the moment, you nearly had it last night with.
It's close. It's close.
It was getting
You
there.
never know.
Right, so we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. We will be back next week with match day 33, and of course we'll have match day 31 results and Matchday these results as well next week. So we'll leave you until then. Remember, you can hit the button, like and subscribe. Let us know. We had loads of comments on the last video.
Good.
Really good. Really enjoyed it. And for the lady that messaged in, the big sexy Viking, Stato, you know where he is.
And what was the other comment? That they got the old classic soccer
Yeah,
AM
we were getting soccer AM vibes, and I like that.
And we appreciate that.
Thank you very much for that, Gary. Really appreciate that. Really do.
I like that.
So we'll,
no, sorry, we won't keep. Well, you won't have watched this on Netflix.
What?
The Man City documentary.
No, I wouldn't have watched it.
It's worth a watch, honestly.
Okay.
Ross will love it.
Yeah.
It's all obviously last season when they won the treble.
He'll love it.
He'll love it.
I'm surprised he hasn't watched it.
Yeah, see, the
Haaland's
issue we got
twin.
there, mate, you know, we support Premier League clubs, not like yourself.
Yeah, we
There's
don't.
no need for that. There's no.
Anyway,
12 points clear we were.
You might be back.
Well, I don't know.
Come on, boys. Get the Foxes back in the
Anyway,
Premier League. We need the Foxes back, and we need Coventry City in the Premier League,
We
don't
need
we?
Cov back.
We need them all.
Do
And
we?
we need to keep Forest in the league for Dave. So
Do we?
yes, we do. Make life interesting. Okay, right. Until then, we'll see you
That's it.
next week, and we will sign off with our traditional
SKAL.